ladies and gentlemen, back to the ancient China, we invented gunpowder, the compass, paper money, long-distance banking, etc. And to the early 19th century, China's economy was still more open and market-driven than the economies of Europe. However, it is generally believed that the West is still home to creative thinkers and innovators, whereas China is a land of raw-bound vigilantes, a place where research and development is diligently pursued, but breakthroughs are rare. Yet, what I learned from the program I attended several months ago really surprised me. This summer vacation, I worked as a volunteer in a program called Young Leaders to China, Innovation and Entrepreneurship. There are together 35 college students, mainly from America and Australia. After visiting Alibaba Group, Dreamtime, and other entrepreneurship corporations, many marveled at the Chinese innovation. The stereotype in their mind that China lacks innovation is that had totally broken down. Alibaba Group announced 500 million users in nearly 250 countries. Every day, there are 200 million people shopping on Taobao, its auction website, and even 16 million people just browsing the website without buying anything. 1 month ago, I read a piece of research published by McKinsey Global Institute entitled "The China Effect on Global Innovation." It is said that China is far better at innovation than is generally known, and in some kinds of innovation is already a global leader. Every year, China spends $200 billion on research and development, second only to the United States, producing 30,000 PhDs on engineering and science, and files more than 800,000 patents. Also, efforts such as the 1,000 Talents program are helping to bring overseas Chinese scientists home to work in industry and universities and to launch companies. In a report of Harvard University Review, Chinese universities aim to be cradles of high-level creative research and forces capable of transforming research and innovation into higher productivity. The Chinese government are pumping enormous revenues into leading institutions. Within 10 years, Chinese universities will be among world's leaders. Ladies and gentlemen, in the coming decade, innovation will be the driving force in China's economy. If China can enhance framework conditions for innovation, sustain growth of human resources for science and technology, and ensure enough support for public research and development, we shall have great chance being a global innovation leader. We will have enormous influence on the global economy. And the globe will see China in a brand new view. Thank you very much.
Thank you, contestant number 92, and now the question now.
Hi, you spoke of the importance of creativity, and a lot of people speak about that. When my parents, throughout their life, they had me and they had my sister, who was younger than me. And their entire life was focused on how can they build a comfortable life and take care of me and my sister. And I am certain that neither my mother nor my father ever spent 1 minute worrying about, are they being creative? Do you think most people even care about that?
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think it is the difference about ideologies between the Chinese people and the American or the Westerners. We think of creativity because we are lack of creativity. And it is something that we worry about our weakness and our drawbacks. It is because our Chinese students are really weak at creative thinking, and they need the education systems to create and sparkle their ideas that can prompt them to think more creatively and more critically. And Americans, I think, they have the idea that they're born with those creative thinkings. So I don't think that they need to worry about them. So I think it is the root of the difference about ideologies that really matters. And as the solution to tackle the problem of the lack of creativity in Chinese society, I think education should be the first ground battle for solving these problems. Thank you very much.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So you have been quoting figures about innovation in engineering and science, and you also call for transforming research and innovation into higher productivity.
Yeah.
So my question is, do you think innovation is only related to technology and production? If yes, why? And if no, then why is it mostly mentioned among all different innovations?
Thank you very much. What is innovation? It means the creative ideas, right? And what is innovation further? I think China relies on innovation, and that innovation is mainly about the technologies. We have many creative innovators like Jack Ma or Li Yanhong or any other very talented businessmen, and they are mainly focused on the technologies. But I think we should think also outside of this box of only focusing on the technology. We should also focus on our creative thinking, just as I just mentioned, that not only to focus on technologies, to create the new products, but also to change our way of education, to change our way of learning. That is the main route. Thank you very much.
Thank you, contestant number 92. Judges, please score this contestant. You know, I also do that thing where you go to Taobao and don't buy anything.
Yes, why you
It's called dreaming.
Dreaming? Okay, I was dreaming.
Okay, your total score is 85.54. Congratulations.
Thank you. You have the same weight with me, maybe.
Okay, last